Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. There are 5 general, there are different types of yoga. Raja Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, but Karma and Ishvara. Ishvara means the Supreme Godhead, Supreme Brahman and Supreme Godhead, Ishvara. And Prakriti. Prakriti means the material nature. So Ishvara is one category of topic of Bhagavad-Gita, where Krishna speaks about his supreme transcendence, the transcendence of Brahman. He talks about and another category is Kala, time. So Ishvara and Prakriti, material nature, where he said karma, activities, and Kala, time, and Jiva, you and I, the living entities. So these are the 5 main categories of the Bhagavad Gita. And so Krishna talks about all these categories, and he talks about the different means of coming to the point of realizing ourselves as Jiva, realizing Ishvara, understanding Kala, understanding Prakriti, Karma, all these things. Krishna, these are subtopics. And now, at the end of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is asking Arjuna, I have explained to you knowledge more confidential. In other words, the basic was in the beginning, and then as he goes, more explanation, especially we go to the 12th chapter, more confidential about devotional service, relationship between Krishna and the living entity, devotion with love, patram pushpam palam piyam. If you offer me in love, even a fruit or a flower or anything, then I will accept it. So Krishna, this is more confidential. So then he comes here to this verse where he says, and now deliberate on this fully. So Prabhupada goes on to explain here that Bhagavad Gita is an explanation of Krishna how the individual living entity can elevate his conditions and elevate his consciousness. And by right discrimination, he says here, one can understand his position as spirit soul and what is his relationship with the super soul. This will help one to become situated continuously on the path of the Krishna consciousness, which Prabhupada explains here is the highest perfection of any living entity and is the highest stage of the human life. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Now, before coming to the point of just taking up fully, Prabhupada uses this word, just surrendering oneself fully to this path of the Krishna consciousness, one is advised to think very carefully about all these subject matters. He says here, one is free to deliberate on this subject as far as your intelligence allows you to deliberate. That is the best way. So getting more and more instruction, and of course directly from Krishna, as was the case with Krishna and Arjuna, and of course the representative of Krishna, Prabhupada says here, through the Guru, through the bona fide spiritual master. Now, in this section of Bhagavad Gita, in the end of the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna earlier has said, Sisyasteham sarimam tam papana. I am very confused about what my duty is. He saw all these affectionate elders like Bhishma and Drona, so many others in the opposing army. He became very confused, and then at one point he said that I want to become your Sisya. I want to become your disciple. You be the Guru, and I'll be the disciple. So before they were just talking very casually, friendship, cousins, just very casually, walking and talking. But now when it came to Arjuna accepting the position of a disciple, and then Krishna, when he was asked that by Arjuna, he accepted the position of Guru. He could see Arjuna was bewildered, so he accepted the position of the Guru. Of course, this was all enabled by the Yogamaya potency of Krishna, so Krishna could speak the words of Bhagavad-Gita, not only for the benefit of Arjuna, but for the benefit of all people, all time, and all place. So all this was a higher arrangement, but Arjuna himself seemingly was bewildered, and Krishna said, both you and I have had many lives, I can remember all of them, but you cannot. We are all the spirit soul. I am spirit soul, you are spirit soul, but my position is supreme, whereas yours is subordinate and connected to me. So you have forgotten your previous birth, but I can remember all the births, all the appearances, all knowledge, everything. Krishna is omniscient. He knows everything at all times, everywhere. This is Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare